Everybody, it is the first Saturday of the month again, and we are in Goodwill store number 1. We were running a little bit behind, so people just could not seem to get moving. Yeah, say hi. Crazy girl. Alright, so I already know the first of the year is always hard because lines are all the way into the back. So we are only picking up 2 items, but this is going to be the thing at every Goodwill this month. So we are only getting 2 items. So I got a VCR. I don't normally do VCRs. I checked it, it works. So I'm going to stop poking at it. And this particular model is selling for about $35. There's none active. There was 2 completed and both of them sold. So I'm pretty sure that'll be a quick flip. And I've got a Homedics Shiatsu neck massager. Looks like I'm only paying $5, and it's selling for about $35. And the VCR I'm only paying $3. So, all right, that is Goodwill store number 1, and I hope I find better stuff at Goodwill store number 2. Everybody, we just left Goodwill store number 2, and I got a few things. We would have showed you what we got right after we left Goodwill store number 2, but children were hungry and starving to death, so we had to stop and get lunch. So, picked up an ice cream maker that, oddly enough, has never been used. So, but even still, I'm just going to sell it for parts. And where did it go? Okay, the kids pointed this out. Mailman. We love the mailman, because when we see him, that means our money is working for us, so. And oddly enough, if this was in decent condition, this thing would be going for like 20 bucks, but it's broken, and they still had to have it, so I figured 50 cents I can let them get that. And I got, what is this thing? A Showtime Rotisserie and Barbecue. It is missing a lot of items, but even at that, if it works, I might just list it for $75 or $100. If not, I can still part it out. I only paid $10 for this, and the door alone sells for $15. And, like, really? Because it doesn't look horrible, and you could even... I even looked, somebody took the cord out of this thing and sold the cord for this exclusively, and I was like, wow. And they sold their cord for $8, but alright, that is Goodwill stop number 2, and we are on our way to Goodwill store number 3. Alright everybody, we just left Goodwill store number 3. We only picked up a couple little items. We picked up another ice cream maker, and it's just good for parts. Love the parts of appliances, they sell really well. And I got the Dude Abides t-shirt. I didn't even bother to stop and look to see if it was worth much of anything, but the dude, I mean, come on, the Dude Lebowski. Gotta love. If you haven't watched the Big Lebowski, go watch the Big Lebowski. I got a RuneScape t-shirt. If you don't know what RuneScape is, it's a little online MMORPG game. Stevie Nicks t-shirt. It's a band t-shirt. I actually couldn't tell if this was original. Probably not, just because the tag looks halfway decent, so it's probably got to be a remake, but even still, it's a decent shirt. If you can't see that, that is the symbol for Zoo York, which is a skater brand t-shirt. Those are pretty popular among kids.
I didn't know that you picked it up the Zoo.
And this really isn't selling for much, but I just could not pass up an AC/DC zip-up hoodie with pockets. I mean, it was, come on, it's AC/DC. Hey, I got something in the pocket here. Another, oh, there's the price tag. We couldn't find it. Okay, well, I paid $2 for it. Yeah, AC/DC, Canon, zip-up hoodie. Gotta love it. It's cool. Alright. And I think we spent $13 at Goodwill store number 3, and now we are on our way into Goodwill store number 4, and wish us luck. It is all sorts of muggy, rainy, and wet, and this is the driest it's been all day, so yeah. Alright. Wish me luck, especially with the crazy children who won't stop being crazy and wild and not listening. Alright, see you inside. Hey everybody, we just left Goodwill store number 4. I picked up a bread maker for $3, and for the most part, it's mostly scrap metal. There's the 3 items you want: the pan, the gasket, and the paddle. If you're lucky, you want the heating element, but most of the time you're not going to be able to get it out of there. I've tried to list other parts of it. I've completely torn them apart and not had any of the other parts of it sell. I've had people say, oh, you should list them all because it'll all sell. Yeah, I've tried. It doesn't move. Alright, t-shirts. I got a Spider-Man t-shirt. I'm happy. Yeah. Spider-Man rules. I don't care what anybody says. Spider-Man rules. And yes, I am one of those dads. I am a dad against daughters dating. And I thought I was going to keep it until I noticed that it was brand new with tags. So I might end up listing that one. And I just thought it was funny. I'm a PC shirt.
Oh, so that would have said
and I got another Zoo York t-shirt. Skater community. And that was pretty much it. I'm not really finding a whole lot today. And I spent, I think, like $13 here. Alright, that is Goodwill store number 4, and we are on our way to Goodwill store number 5! You don't want to go to the 5th Goodwill?
I don't want to go to the 5th Goodwill.
Why not?
Because I want to go to bed.
You want to go to bed?
Yeah.
Why do you want to go to bed?
Because I'm tired.
You're tired?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Here we got this. The mailman truck.
The mailman truck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
But we gotta keep going. We gotta keep shopping.
Fine, we can go more shopping. I don't
Yeah.
want to go shopping.
You
I
don't
agree with you, ladies. And I want to get split some more. Keep it, please.
This is what it's really like all the time. Everybody, I just left Goodwill store number 5, and I picked up a Rival Fold & Store electric griddle, brand new in the box. And the box has a little bit of wear and tear, but I paid $5, and I'm not sure if I was looking at my phone right or not, but I think it was going for like $75. So as of right now, that's the find of the day. And I picked up an Oster Quick and Freeze ice cream maker. I think this one's brand new in the box too, but I'm not sure. I'll figure that out later. Either way, I'll probably make, on the low end, like 40, 50 bucks. And I picked up a family-size salt and yogurt maker, and there were like 3 listed, and I checked completed. Only one was completed, and that one sold for 40 bucks, and I paid $5 for that. So there's 5, 10, and what did I pay for this one? 3. So I only spent $13 at Goodwill store number 5. Alright, I am here to pick up the wife from work, and then we are on our way to Goodwill store number 6! Where's the excitement? Yeah, that's what I thought, no excitement. Yeah, no excitement. But they are absolutely loving this mailman truck. Alright.
But we still need to fix the truck, and I don't want to go to Goodwill anymore! I'm doomed!
Alright, off to Goodwill store number 6. Alright everybody, after Goodwill store number 6, we grabbed dinner, we came home, we ate, unloaded, and now everybody's going up to bed. Alright, so here is what we found. I found, and I'm happy, I got a Spider-Man t-shirt. Another Spider-Man. Love my Spider-Man. Spider-Man! It's cool. Okay, that's my Spider-Man moment. I got a PC power supply. I couldn't find this one in particular, but all the others like it were going for about $35.40, and that's from what I could see on my phone. I paid $2.50 for it. I picked up, what was this thing? I already forget. Cuisinart juice juicer. Alright, so I got a juicer. I paid $5 for, and I'll probably end up making about $35.40 off of the parts. Another bread maker. I'll only pick them up if I can get them cheap enough. And I know I said this in a video earlier today. Okay, this only has 2 of the 3. The paddle, the pan, and if you're lucky enough to get the gasket, that was that little orange thing that I showed you earlier. That's pretty much it that's really worth anything that I have found. Like other people have said, oh, well, you can take this thing off and you can sell that separately. And it's like, yeah, I took that thing off of several different bread makers, listed them, and sat on them for 4 months. And they were not worth my time, and I eventually threw them away because they took up space and they took up some of my time. It's not worth my time anymore. I don't even bother. Paddle, gasket, bread pan. The gasket was in that one over there. But yeah. Paddle sells for about, depending on the bread maker, at least on the absolute low end, $10 if you're basically trying to give it away. I've seen some going for about $25. Bread pans, depending on the bread pan, on the low end, like $10, but you'll be basically breaking even. Try about 15 on the low to 30 is what I've seen for some bread pans. But everybody does bread makers anymore on eBay, so everybody's trying to flood the market with as much as they can just to try and make a few extra bucks. Sometimes you might sit on those parts for a while, but those paddles alone, that's where your money's at, because it won't cost more than $2 to ship. And this was another awesome find. Really kind of threw me off, but something said, look at me. So, of course, whenever I walk by an item and it says, look at me, I have to stop and look. Halloween Ghost. Cookie platter and candy bowl. It's a 2-piece set. And it took me a minute. Sarah Wing It. There was no... or the only barcode that I found was coming up empty-handed, and so I ended up typing in the Sarah Wing It and the Halloween Ghost platter bowl, and there were 2 of these listed, and 1 under completed, and that one that was completed sold. That one that sold went for $50. So I was like, oh, that is sweet. And that one that sold for $50 was used. The other 2 that are active are used. The box looks like it's got a lot of shelfware, but this thing's brand new in the box. So I'm not even sure where to begin with this. So I will figure that out before long. Wish me luck trying to figure that out. But, alright. I have completely lost track of how much I have spent and how much I will make off of everything. And it's... yeah. Alright. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below.